How's it going, guys? Yas here from Trading Vanguard. I am a technical trader who trades short squeeze, momentum, and volatile stocks. All of the information shown in this video is not financial advice and just my opinion. So, welcome back to my channel, guys. Today I wanted to kickstart a brand new series called Short Squeeze Reviews. And essentially, what we'll be doing is looking at tickers that have squeezed, understanding why, analyzing them technically so we can't miss the next squeeze. So guys, without further ado, let's get stuck in. The very first ticker, which funny enough is a ticker that I just reviewed yesterday, is AMCI. So guys, what do you know? Let me switch on the drawings. Well, guys, if this isn't a reason for you to think that trading is based on technicals, I don't know what is. The stock had done exactly to the cent, exactly performed how I wanted it to perform and what I expected. So let's go over why this squeeze and how I found out this squeeze. And you know, guys, the more you understand how technicals work, it's not hard to predict how short squeeze or algo pumps to the upside work. Of course, it does take time. However, you know, for me, this is proof that all stocks, no matter what size they are, their market cap, all of their movements are 100% based on algos, despite what people think. So what happened, right? Well, yesterday I released the video predicting the stock to squeeze. And what do you know, guys? Within 24 hours, the stock popped way more than I initially thought. However, during the trading day, it hit my exact price target of $9.14. Now, we can see after hours in this blue line, it's pumping even more. So if I switch to the 4 hours, we can see now that it's hit a high of, if I have a look, $15.12. However, going back to the daily chart, guys, for me, this trade would have been enough. So would have taken my position in the pre-market after it would have dropped a little bit. And guys, look at that. I did say the stock had two open gaps. You guys know how much I love open gaps. The first one, which was around, I think, $6, that got closed instantly. And look at this, guys. Look at this. The second open gap was waiting here at $9.14. And what happened? The stock came up to $9.15. So it closed it by 1 cent. Now, we can see in the after hours, it is squeezing more. So it is pumping higher. And for me, right now, guys, looking at this from a technical trader's perspective, this move is technically is the keyword, finished. Why is that? Well, it's come up. We can see from its first initial reaction, from its first squeeze, it squeezed 100%, came back down, retraced back down to the 1618 level, which hit the trend line perfectly. You know, you couldn't make this up. Came back up with its reaction, closed the open gap, both open gap to the upside. And now if we look on our chart, there's nothing open yet. Also, what happened to the stock was it had the biggest trading volume ever, I believe. You know, if we see its last pump, which would have been last week Tuesday, the volume was 12.6 million shares. Today, guys, how much was it? 99.7 million volume traded. That's almost a 10x in volume. And guys, the key thing for stocks to squeeze is volume. They need momentum behind it. Hence why I created my own momentum indicator backend, which alerts me the second there is any momentum with stocks. So that's pretty much what's happened, guys. What do I expect next? Now, this is where we enter into choppy waters, into the super dangerous playing field. it started to gap up, which isn't good, guys. Just the way you guys know I love open up gaps, I hate open down gaps. All right, which means we know the probability that for gaps to be closed on the downside is 90%. So a huge probability, and open down gaps are more likely to be closed than open up gaps. We know this for a fact. And yeah, like I said, guys, this is where you are in dangerous territory. If I switch back to the 4 hour, to the untrained trader, you could easily think, well, as they say, to the moon, right? This stock has unlimited potential. Not realizing, in my opinion, this is the perfect honey trap left by the market makers and institutions. All right, this will open up tomorrow, and people sort of buying in at these price levels, thinking it could go higher. If I was a market maker, that's exactly what I'd do. Pump the stock up even higher, give people that false sense that, the stock has unlimited potential. And this is where, you just get absolutely crushed in your position. Could the stock continue to break higher? Yes, this is the stock market. Anything is possible. However, I would be very, very cautious because of the price action pumping and gapping up after hours. Right now, if the stock was to pump higher, I do see a resistance in the chart of around $18. However, guys, for us to sort of break past that, we'd have to go through this huge Ichimoku cloud, which, as I mentioned in the previous video, is a massive resistance. In my experience as a trader, I find the Ichimoku to be one of the most reliable indicators, guys. So if the stock does pump over $18 with, I'd say, even more trading volume than today, then we could come back to the chart and review to see what the next price goals are. But for now, for me, guys, technically this is done. Yeah, I mean, for me, like I mentioned, guys, for me, technically this stock is complete. So guys, this was my stock review, my short squeeze review for the ticker AMCI. What did you guys think? Did you guys catch the stock? Let me know in the comments below. If you found this video useful, please drop a like. And if you are a similar trader to myself, please consider subscribing, as I'll be posting more tickers just like this one. Once again, I want to end the video by saying this information is not financial advice. Trading can be extremely risky, and you should always have a trading strategy to stay safe. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.